Welcome back to Mike It Loud. I'm Brittany Racine, and we are in our second week of the spring mini-series that I am bringing you about mindset and kind of rewiring our brain. And today I am actually sitting down with a couple guests. The team behind Revive Wellness Spa. I'm going to talk about an event that they have coming up to really help people tap into their intuition, build on their spirituality, and heal on different levels than we might not have ever tried before. So I am with Kirsten, Allie, and Noah. Kirsten and Allie have been in season 1 and season 2, and Noah is new to the podcast. They are bringing a blend of energy, but an incredible amount of experience and talent when it comes to helping people reconnect with themselves. So they are going to break down the different practices that they use in their studio. They're going to break down this retreat event that they have coming up and explain the benefits of all the different activities that they do. This sounds like so much fun. And honestly, even if you are not able to make the event, I want to just hear about all the different services that they provide. I have only scratched the surface on a few of these things, and they were immensely impactful to just my growth and my success. So with that, here is our team at Revive. Today, I am with the staff here at Revive Wellness Spa, and they are going to tell us all about this retreat that they have coming up, and I guess kind of like the services and different things that you guys do to help people figure out who they are if they're lost in the world, or I guess dig deeper into their intuition or their self. Is that I'm so bad at explaining it. And as soon as you do, I'm like, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So you guys remember Kirsten from season 1 and the miniseries. She's a psychic medium and owner of Revive Wellness Spa. I'm sure you have like 100 other titles. What else am I missing?
There's a lot. Yeah.
She's all the things.
Esthetician.
Okay.
I mean, I do a lot of different things, of course, but
Yeah.
but you got the gist.
Mostly readings, and like I feel like you're like a psychic counselor.
Yeah, I am. You're right. Intuitive seer, spirit medium. I like to call myself these days, because I see, hear, smell, taste it all.
Yeah.
And I really work hand in hand with spirit, like all day long. It's like me and spirit are like.
That's so fun. I wish I was you for the day. And then we have Allie, who was in season 2 also. She did the astrology birth chart reading with me. That was like so much fun. And we did the hypnosis therapy. So we like deep dove into that. That episode was actually really funny. Yeah. Because I was asking the weirdest questions too. And it just it turned out really well. So we did like a 2-part in season 2. So she's here also. And then this is Noah. And Noah, what do you do at the spa?
So I'm an energy healer, and then I also do group guided meditations, as well as co-hosting events and retreats with Revive too. So
okay, so you're like the energy guy.
yep.
So do you
energy medicine?
Yeah.
energy medicine? That's cool. So it's not anything with astrology.
No.
And it's not like you're talking to dead people?
No, not usually. But everything's pretty much like energy-based, energy healing modalities.
Do you do Reiki? Okay.
Yeah, as I say, predominantly Reiki. But I like to call it energy medicine because Reiki is only one of the certifications that I have.
Okay.
So I kind of use energy healing as a umbrella for that, because any given session isn't necessarily just Reiki. It's kind of a conglomeration or whatever source is kind of feeding through and kind of calling for in the session. Kind of a personal alchemy between the two of us.
Wow. So a couple different things. How did we know how you got into it? Because you've always had these gifts as a kid.
Yeah. I mean, I was born with them, and ever since I was little, I mean, if anybody watched the one series we were on, I pretty much explained it. But yeah, this is me. Just I can't even. Someone said, "Would you do anything to not have them?" And no, I think I would. I wouldn't even know what to do.
You'd be so bored.
I would be bored. I have so much fun by myself.
Yeah,
because I'm not by myself. I'm like,
party's here.
I'm constantly chatting with somebody.
Yeah, I need you to make me a psychic. Can you do that?
You got to come to my academy.
I want to come. When is that one?
June 5th, 6th, and 7th. For Psychic Academy, come a full weekend of learning how to tap into your gifts.
Where's that?
Here.
June, what was the day?
5th, 6th, and 7th.
Okay. I might be able to do that, actually.
It's the evening of the 5th. So it starts at 6:30 at night. And we do, and then we go all day Saturday, all day Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. It's not during football season, so I can maybe swing.
Yeah, see, I did that on purpose for you.
Okay. And then Allie explained that you started learning about astrology and stuff through like your psychology courses?
Well, it was like prior to that, and then they all just kind of like butted up together. So
Okay.
I started really diving into astrology, and then I started pursuing my bachelor's in psychology, and then the doorway to hypnosis, QHHT, and then of course finding Kirsten too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So then how did you start with energy? Like, where'd that come from?
So I would say that was really something, even from like a really small child, I've always been very energy sensitive. I guess I'm one of those like stereotypical like star seeds. Like I never really like fit into the group. Like even like my kindergarten like class picture, like the entire group is like together, and then I'm like 3 feet off, like, looking down, like biting my lip. And so I've just always been kind of like a little bit different from everybody, I guess, in a sense. So I grew up always like interested in the occult stuff and like paranormal and like crystals and energy. I always just felt like there was more going on that we
Okay.
all kind of like sense and like experience and phenomena and stuff like that. But no one ever really like talked about too much. When I had a friend who had basically been coming to Revive just for meditations to see Kirsten basically, and she'd also had readings and stuff done like that from her as well. So I started coming to meditations, and one thing led to another. I had beautiful magical experiences in meditation at Revive. Then there was a Reiki certification that popped up, and so I just kind of was like, I feel called to do this. And so I did that, and I would say the whole training of that too was just almost like a remembrance. So I definitely feel like this is something that my soul has been doing. So I don't know what your beliefs are in past lives, things like that. But this is kind of like what my soul does. Like it incarnates to help other people to kind of like especially like not only just on Earth but in other systems and stuff like that, to really elevate consciousness and kind of like bridge the gap when there's big shifts going on.
Wait, what? It's people that are not on Earth?
Huh?
People that are not just on Earth?
Yeah. Yep.
What does that mean?
So I mean, if you think about that aspect of like looking out into the stars at night, each one
Yeah.
of those stars is a solar system. There's planets around that and stuff like that. I also kind of have the belief that anything that we can imagine or create within our imagination exists somewhere in the universe.
That's awesome. So that how long have you been doing that?
So I've been certified to do Reiki for 10 years now.
As a team, so is it just the three of you that are going on this retreat to like teach?
Yes.
Sense, yes.
Yes, yeah.
There's not other like instructors.
No, it's just us three. We do have domestic divas coming.
What is that?
Right.
Yeah.
So that would be our chefs and
Okay.
our house cleaner. I don't want to call them that. House divas.
Yeah.
you
Okay,
know.
so people
So
that
they're
will,
gonna
like,
they're gonna come and so we can do what we do and not be split up and have to make the meals and the snacks and the cleaning stuff like that. But the three of us are the ones that are definitely doing all of the workshops. And
So typically on one of these, what's like a schedule like? Like if you're like, okay, day one, what do we do?
Well, I guess it depends on because we have to.
yeah, it really depends on the
It's
treat. Yeah.
really, like,
Yeah.
cultivated.
Yeah.
You spend so much time like really like channeling the energy of
Yeah.
what the space,
Probably the
connection
people
between the
coming.
people over-
Yeah,
The space.
It's like,
absolutely.
it really all trickles into kind of what comes out of it, and we really just listen to spirit and kind of see and feel into the space and the alchemy of everyone that's kind of attending, and really birth like this kind of experience that's catered to the energy of who's all coming, where we're doing it at, the time of year, the astrological events that kind of correspond to that as well.
Oh my gosh, there's so much planning.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
We
Big time.
meet every single week for a year.
Yeah.
Before?
Before
Wait, so where's this one coming up at? Or this year's one?
Boone, North Carolina.
Oh yeah, and it's like some big beautiful house.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
just gorgeous. The
Mountains.
right at the Appalachian Mountain. It is just absolutely like we seen that space and we were like,
That's it. Yeah.
you know.
So what's the vibe? Or am I not allowed to ask
gosh,
that?
To me, like I always get like a luxurious experience meets nature because like we're in one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world. Like the Blue Ridge Mountains are so old, and the start of one of the oldest rivers in the world also goes through the Blue Ridge Mountains.
I just feel like a strong spiritual, intuitive connection beyond.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Did
that's
you see
why-
ghosts in like pictures?
Oh yeah.
Like you can look at one and you're like, they didn't even see that guy in the corner.
Actually, I think that's like, isn't that kind of one of your specialties is being
Yeah.
able to with pictures and
With
stuff?
pictures. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of my specialties.
Really?
Yeah.
So is there people in their pictures?
There's a lot
You're
of
like
times.
scrolling to their website and you're like, there's a lot of people in here.
You're
Let's
like,
go.
whoa.
Well, that's okay. Let's just get into it. That is part of the reason why I was really like, because I kind of fought for this land. Like I was fighting for this. I mean,
I had something against the name
Noah
Boone.
and I were
So-
Why? I like Boone.
nailed it. I nailed it. But Noah and I, we really were like, we seen the
Yeah.
space and we were just like, "Woo," you know, like we want to come home, you know, type thing. And yeah, so we really had to do some convincing.
Yeah. Which I'm so glad that they were like persistent on it, because then when I had really started digging into like the astrology of the weekend and our own personal retreat birth chart, I was like,
Which is so cool.
Yeah.
Like, you got to
That is cool.
Can you share?
yeah. Oh yeah, we have like so
Wait till you hear.
So you
this.
pre-charted.
yeah.
Oh yeah. We
Yeah.
we
There's
don't
so
mess
much that
around,
goes into
girl.
Yeah.
I know, but I have to say it like, well, I mean, I don't know how to say it in your language. I just say it in like toddler Joe Dirt terms. So you pre-charted
Yeah.
the space.
So
like outer space.
we have our own retreat birth chart. So like essentially from the time that our retreat team started, we have a personal chart for that. So the way that we use that is we tune into the best energy that we create together as a team. And then I dissected it to where it's essentially like a huge Aquarius stellium. So there's like 5 planets in our retreat chart, all in Aquarius. And then Kirsten has major Aquarius placements. I have major Aquarius placements. Noah does. So our ability to, like, Kirsten has a download about something. Noah can put it into words. I can envision it across like a collective group. So the way that like we're able to build things in harmony, like when we're together and we're like building stuff, it's like boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba
It just
boom.
flows.
So I guess like what's I don't know if you could tell me this or if this is secretive, but like what is the personal theme of this one? Like is it like, oh, we want people to like, what are we opening up? Like what is someone, if I'm going to sign up, like what am I going to learn about myself?
So basically, well, we called it restore and
reset.
Restored, reset?
Yeah.
Say the name wrong.
I know we've been thrown around like
Because
yeah.
part of the main thing is we do want you to restore and we do want you to reset. But in the process of that, we're going to open you up connected wide. Like we're going to get you connected to the land. We always give prayer to the land, and then we share that with everybody, and we want them to give grace, blessings, and everything to the land. We want you to connect to your higher power. We want you to connect to your core of who you are. And so we've created beautiful workshops just for that. We want to bring everybody in as a community. We bring a whole thing of instruments because everything is about frequency.
Do you have a didgeridoo?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got one like last year.
Yeah.
What?
I've
Yeah.
tried to these pipes sing.
It's hard. I tried
Yeah.
to do it one time. I couldn't even lift the thing up. It was taller than me and everything. I had to stand in a chair, and I couldn't. And I've got lungs. I'm a vocalist. So
Yeah.
I've got some nothing
Yeah.
came out. Not even a.
Dude, I saw one like this guy, and we were in Rome. I'm like, who is this guy playing the biggest freaking didgeridoo I've ever seen? This like in the middle of a crowd,
Right.
sitting there. Which like I wouldn't even know what that was. But my oldest son, who was like probably an alien because he's smarter than everybody that I have ever met, he's like, oh, a didgeridoo, you know, like the whatever. He's like explaining it. I'm like, I thought that was just like a word. I didn't know that was like an actual thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should learn how to play that just for fun.
Dude, I'm just trying to figure out how to make it go sound. Because it takes so much
yeah.
like air.
So there'll be instrument playing, there'll be meditation.
Yoga,
Okay.
workshops. I would say it's almost like a spiritual boot camp in a sense.
Yeah.
It's really about taking and leveling up, I guess, everyone's spirituality. So it's a very embodied approach. So it's not just us talking about like our experience and stuff like that. It's really doing workshops and stuff like that for people to get a feel of what it's like for themselves.
Right. And then they can practice it.
Yep, precisely. So a lot of like workshop and practicing in terms of your own energy, your own connection, receiving information, all of that sort of stuff.
Okay.
And the way we designed it, I'm not going to give out too much, but way we designed it, we made it so you do have some downtime, some rest time, but also like we're always available. You know,
Okay.
so even like if we're in between workshops and we're setting up or something like that, between the three of us, it's very good because everybody feels comfortable and confident to come to every single one of us. It's so
Right. Or
like,
be like, can you help me
yeah,
with
like
this? I'm
yeah,
confused with
like
this, or I can't get past this.
yes, or I'm think I'm resonating, but I'm not. Like,
Mhm.
and then we can, so we make it so it's easy for people to get to us too, because
Mhm.
and what I love working with these two is just, I mean, they're so incredibly talented, and I'll probably get emotional.
No.
But they are.
We're all
They're
going
so
down.
talented, and they're so intuitive, and I feel I am like a mom, and I
Mhm.
feel like they're my kids,
Mhm.
and to watch them, and I don't think I've ever shared this with you guys, but here we are. So to watch them, I am proud. I am
Yeah.
so proud of them, especially like Noah's been with me for the day of time practically.
Mhm.
Like, I think you've been with me for about 10-ish
Yeah,
years.
same.
Or
It's like I said, because
to see him every year
Yeah.
and every day that he grows and grows and grows, it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then when I met Allie, it was just incredible because we just had a connection from
Yeah.
the start, and
Yeah.
just to be able to work with her and her knowledge and everything, it's just, she blows my mind every day because she's just like, and she's so like, girl can research, like she is got
Yeah.
knowledge. And so it's just like,
I feel like you're very prepared too.
She's always prepared.
I'm like, we'll figure out when we get there. You're like, no, I need to like know ahead of
Yeah,
time. I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah. So, and that's why I think it works too, because like she gets us, she gets us right where we need to be. She puts us right in track. And then it's like, but she's intuitive enough to pivot, like him and I.
I'm the one that's like at home where I'm like, okay, guys, I've written up notes. I put bullet points. I've given
I
citations.
love going anywhere with a person like that though, because I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
same.
And like if I ever go on a trip and someone's like, I have an agenda, I'm like, yes.
You're right.
Yeah,
Because I don't make me be in charge of that.
Yeah, me neither. Well, they know that. They don't even bring it up to me till
Yeah.
it's done, because I'm just like, let's fly, let's do this. What do you want to do this? Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, how do we do it? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Kirsten's
you know?
running purely on vibes. Like,
I'm strictly, it's just like I do.
yeah.
I know it's scary though for people, but I appreciate.
Well,
you
we
guys.
should not go alone somewhere. We need a babysitter.
Probably not, because we probably would do.
I know. We'd be lost. I know, but people would be like, I think they're missing. Should we call them?
There's 2 mental cases.
We would be lost. Yeah. She'd be seeing things. I'd be like, I don't see it, but I take it anyway. So do you keep doing it? So what are like some shifts that you see people like go through while they're there? Like, does anybody just like fully break down and you have to like,
Yeah.
like, is it like a vulnerable thing where people like, I feel like I'm so easily vulnerable. Like if I like meet a random person, I'd be like, do you want to hear the most messed up shit in my life? Like, I don't care. But I know like some people are very like nervous to do that. So I guess like, is it like a super group vulnerable, or like if you don't want to be, you don't have to be, or like how do you coach people through that?
We literally meet you where you're at.
Okay.
So like in a group, we'll have some that are they're overshares, or they're ready. Like they are so ready to say, and then we have some hold back a minute, and they wait. But by the end of the retreat, they're just like, and everyone's like, oh my God,
Yeah.
We've had people never meet each other before and hold their hand, or hug them, or be like, hey, why don't you sit next to them at dinner or something like that, because everybody's there for the same reason. If you really think about it, everybody's there for the same reason. And I don't look at levels. Like people say, oh, well, I've been doing this for 10 years, I've been doing this for 6 months. To me, I don't see that. I see everybody there for the same level and same reason. And everybody gets something out of it. And there was one woman, and she just loved her. And she just was having a ball. And just to see someone let their hair down and not give a crap who's watching.
Who's like the ideal, I don't want to call it client, guest to go on the retreat? Someone that's,
gosh,
I guess, trying to
advance their spirituality, trying to advance their spiritual connection, but really looking to further expand on that and like kind of branch out and kind of learn a bit more. When you go to a specific space that's designed for that, it's so much easier to turn that like attention inward and really dive into yourself, as opposed to just doing it like, in your bedroom when you have power, or you know what I'm saying, there's other things going around. It really separates it and allows you to dive deeper.
I mean, we literally hold so much space for
Yeah.
you that we want you to finally feel heard, and we want you to finally feel seen because
Yeah.
because you need it. You need to see and be heard and seen because you're beautiful. You're amazing. Everybody has so much talent within them, and everybody has such a beautiful gift of some sort. Some have more than one, and some just, you know. And I'm talking spiritual stuff.
Right.
And as last year we had we were doing the
Oh,
burial.
yeah.
Wait, what were you burying?
Some feelings.
Our egos were
Yeah.
our old self because we wanted our new. And that night after the bonfire, and we had such an amazing, we love our I loved our bonfires. Like, our
That's like our
bonfires
safe
are,
space at the
yeah.
end of the night.
But I released so much, and I didn't think I could. I didn't think I could release anymore because I've been doing this work for years, my whole
Right.
life practically. And it was just like, it's just like the coolest experience to have, even though you are the host of it.
But you're also like out of your normal element too. So I think that there's like some magic in that and being like outside of your norm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing for us all to sync up together and like plan and everything, but like when you're in it and then you're forming these like really deep connections with people and actually being able to stand witness to them while they're like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like that is, it's just unmatched. Like that feeling alone, I personally feel like that's why I do what I do.
But then to see their life change, because even after the retreat, and then you get, you go back to your daily life, you go to home, you go to your routines and this and that, but then you see them again or you hear from them and they're still doing amazing.
Yeah.
They're
Good.
still like and I can't tell you how many people say, my life has changed. And we're
Yeah.
like, that's what we want.
Yeah.
So are there like activities?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's okay, so there's meditations, there's yoga, there's bonfires apparently. And then there's like random activities. What's like your favorite activity you guys have done?
I think it was when I did dance meditation
Oh, that
therapy.
was so much fun.
Is there music?
Oh yeah.
There's
So,
didgeridoos going?
no, like,
It's so
Is that like a
freeing.
type of release?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so freeing. It's
Yeah.
so, and I love the even though I don't remember it, but apparently I
Oh, Nestor.
the Nesdrick night, I channeled Nesdrick. She's a higher being from Acterian, and I channeled her in front of the bonfire, around the bonfire, and gave messages. And even though I don't remember what I said,
Yeah. I need to meet Nesdrick.
but
What's her name? Is it a she?
Yeah, yeah.
Nesdrick.
She's from Acterian,
Okay.
and she.
I gotta get down with her.
I think you'd like her. I think you'd
Yeah.
dig her. I do, but
I haven't met many people I'm like, they're not for me.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I feel like I like everybody.
Yeah, but to hear the messages that she gave and the emotions that was brought out from those.
Is it like a deeper message? I guess what is the message?
Yeah.
pretty
So like
deep.
when she's channeling, like lights are on, Kirsten's not home though. And so
Yeah. She's possessed.
like
I'm sorry, I have to say earthling terms.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a fun one.
right, yeah. It's like her in a different form though, right?
Yeah.
You can tell that like Kirsten's voice is different. She speaks in another language, and then so she'll like speak in another language of what she's saying, but then she'll translate it. And
But like, what is the message? Like, this is your life message, or like, hey, she just wanted you to know this.
yeah, it was basically
It's
like,
all different, I think.
A lot of it is like, I guess, like soul purpose wise
Yeah.
and stuff like that, almost like reaffirming stuff like that,
Mhm.
kind of like bringing messages of like you're on the right track, or like
Yeah.
this thing that has been like kind of poking out to you. I would say it's just a very like deep, like spiritual reading, I guess, in a sense. Like it's not.
What day is the retreat?
September 24th through the 27th.
Okay, that sounds so fun.
we have
And I like
King
love
Suite.
randomly going places with people I don't know. I don't know why.
Well,
I'm
that's
like that.
Good. Double occupancy it.
No, I like going with strangers.
Oh, you do like,
Dude,
Yeah.
we have one King Suite left too.
it's pretty bougie.
Oh, I like bougie.
Been mostly women, but we do invite men, like men are welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I feel like couples would benefit from it.
Yeah.
You guys should come and just enjoy the journey, and we'll take care of the rest.
I mean, I'll do anything to go to the South. I belong there.
If you come with a friend, we'll be like, okay, for this workshop, we'll have you work with this person, you work with that person, just
Yeah.
so you meet people and you know,
Yeah, you learn different things from
you
different
learn
people.
different things. Yeah.
Yeah, it helps you get like a little more vulnerable too in your own,
Mm-hmm.
which I mean, like you would just vibe with anybody,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
but like a lot of people are like, I've, never talked about these things with anyone,
Yeah.
or let alone, a random stranger. But everyone there is the same goal is to just be supported, connect.
Right. Like they're
So-
coming consciously knowing that they're like going to be opening up
Yeah.
and being vulnerable, which is cool.
Yeah.
When we say it will change your life,
Yeah.
it will.
Mm.
If
I
you
love
if you
that.
let it.
It can be a super life-changing experience, or you can basically completely reject the experience altogether, and really not get much out of it. But
Yeah.
that's a personal choice. So it
Right.
really just depends on how much you want to get out of it and what you're willing to. A lot of that like refers to what you're willing to look within and kind of like change about yourself, right? Because a lot of the time, the real growth happens to when you have those realizations of like, oh wow, I've been carrying this mindset around, or I've been carrying this thought process around.
Do you know what's so weird about the podcast? And I actually love it because some of the people I'll meet for like the first time and I'm like, let's talk about the worst shit that ever happened to you. And it's like you skip over all the small talk with these people and you're just like, okay, now I know everything about you that you probably would take years to get to know. Yeah.
But then you can just like bust through so much. Like you get to the heart of it. Let's talk about the, the good stuff. And then what we do is how can we build from there? Because
or like dissect it somehow and explain it.
Yeah, because in a retreat, we only have truly a couple days.
Yeah.
To like bring you in, get you up, tear you down, bring you back up. Like we just you know what I mean? Like we don't have that much time. So we gotta hit it.
Yeah.
Shing.
Yeah.
But we have fun doing it. That's
mean, it
what I
sounds
love
fun.
about us three is we make it fun and we laugh at ourselves. I love laughing at myself.
Me too.
I just love it because you have to. I'm telling you, when I say how blessed and lucky I am to have these two, I mean, and they hang out with me, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you.
a safe space. This weird space we're in, I love it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they're used to me. I just fly by the seat of my pants and they're okay with it. I don't know if they're okay with it, but they deal with it. So thank you guys.
No,
I would have to say, like, for the listeners that if they haven't experienced a session with Noah or a session with Allie, I highly suggest it. And not just because I love them like my kids, but it's because it's true. They are truly, absolutely, hands down, two of the most talented people I've ever had the privilege to work with. That's why I am so incredibly blessed.
I believe you because I had her and I'm like, I'm mind blown. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Well,
that.
if you're mind blown too, you need to have
I know. I need
Look at
to
this
sit down with
guy.
him now.
Yeah. Yeah. And when he does a healing, it's beyond. It is beyond.
That's
You
cool.
know? And another healer to say, like, I get so much out of his healings. It's just incredible.
I'll even say that I think that the predominance of my clientele are other healers as well.
Oh,
So
really?
It's almost like I'm a healer for healers. I guess
Yeah.
if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
most
It's
of my
true.
clients are in the energy work business, do some sort of, whether they're massage therapists, whether they're other Reiki practitioners, whether they're hypnosis, like most of the people that I see are actively in this world.
That's like a huge thing in the spiritual community. Like I feel like to refill my cup, I go to these guys, like if I need to ground myself or I'm like wazzing out, I'm going to these guys because one, they're going to give me advice if I ask for it. That's like from not just this human version of them. They're pulling from, their higher selves. And so I trust that, but like non-judgment, and just holding space. And I feel like a lot of practitioners rely on that, to tend to each other and fill each other's cups because
You're giving it out all day.
yeah, we're doing our best.
So how do people sign up? I'll put it in the show notes so you guys will have it in there so they can sign up through the website. Cool.
Yeah, we have the link all over our Facebook page, all over our
Everywhere.
personal pages, and that's where you can find like us anyways on Revive's personal page, like book sessions with us.
So you guys
Or
can
Instagram and
find them, get registered, change your life.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
All
thanks,
right.
Brittany. I appreciate you.
Yeah, this was fun. I mean, every time I come up here, I have fun and I learn new things. Awesome. Well, I'm excited for you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yay. I hope this inspired you to step out of your comfort zone and either book a session with one of them or reserve your spot for this retreat. Send this to someone that you know needs to be at this or that needs to connect with them. All of the information is going to be in the show notes, so you can click the links in the show notes. Love to connect with you, get your feedback, or hear what it is that you want to see in season 3 this spring. Again, I'm Brittany Racine with Might Get Loud, and we'll see you next week for another mini series where I will be back to give you a pep talk to really kickstart your week.